Did you expect that you'd make it into the team?
I think from my experiences in competitions seputar NTB, like honestly, I kind of did.
I think kind of, because like my school is like really serious about that.
I remember like I was watching some mukbang video and then somebody called and
My coach told me that it was hard, and the last time my school broke to national was around 15 years ago, which is so quite long.
I had more like competent seniors, and I've been only in debating for like around a year or less than a year, so I didn't thought I would make it, but I made the pull.
What kind of coaching did you receive?
We have a main coach, but then we also experience 2 more coaching sessions with another coach, but it's a team session fully. And for our coaching session overall, for NSDC was 1.5 minutes.
We get the explanation of the materials from our coach, then we discuss until we are fully understanding it, and after that we do the debate. And the motion also is related with the materials that we was explained before. And generally, to close the training session, we get the feedbacks and inputs from our coach for our improvement. And I'm personally thinking it's a good method because you can directly apply what you just got.
We didn't really have like a lot of exposure towards national circuit debating because we're far away in East Borneo right then. But I was lucky enough to have someone who's really good because it's online, right? Like kita era COVID pertama, I believe in NSDC, and that's why we are able to get actually quite a good coach.
Can you give us self-training tips?
drill speeches, like I find motions and I create the setup, try to speech it out, and probably like find out if the time is right, like where should I cut things or where should I, for example, prioritize things. So it becomes like a habit, so you become more prepared for competitions.
I set myself in a certain position and I watch the YouTube videos and then I pause them. Then I start doing personal speeches, like how would I respond towards what the people on the YouTube are saying. So yeah.
Write down how they structure their like a speech or something, and then like implement it right fully into my speech. Or sometimes I would also read cases of speeches after spars, so I would like construct the whole speech again so it can sound better, and hopefully it improves each time I do it.
And read more news, because if you don't know what you're talking about, it's going to be really hard in debating.
Can you give us team bonding tips?
You need to fight. You need to fight first between your team members to actually really bond. Because honestly, like we were friends before, but we didn't really become a team like before we fought. Like after we fought, then you're really close with each other. So yeah, you need to fight. You need to find what's wrong with each other, and then you can fix it together.
We have to line up our goals so that just that we know our spirit and how much we are willing to
go somewhere together, have picnics. Food bonds people really good.
What we do, at least helping debaters do, is to not only talk about debate matters over with your teammates. We actually share quite a lot of things, like who's maybe like people who's interested in, or what kind of subjects that you hate. And I think just the way you're able to be friendly to other people or even get relations is to just be open and to not create any barrier between you or other people. So just try to be as open as possible.
What did you do the day before NSDC?
I did tons of pray because I was so afraid about facing the competitions. I also watch movies because I think that it's a part of my stress relief mechanism to make my brain more relaxed after tons of layerings of training, and had a good sleep, consume vitamins, and bear in mind all the feedbacks that I got from my coach and also from my teammates, and read matters.
training until like midnight. We feel like it's really not enough even until the day before NSDC, so we just keep training.
I think I was crying at night, and then like we had a simple talking session with my teammates, but yeah, mostly crying the night before.
The day before NSDC, I don't even think, like I was just trying to forget about NSDC because it was so stressful. Like you go through like almost 2 months of training, So yeah, I feel like I barely did nothing the day before. I tried to watch like a sitcom, like Modern Family, something really entertaining and heartwarming. I tried to like play with my cats, like the normal stuff, I guess. Just yeah, I think for me the best thing is to not overthink it.
How stressful was NSDC for you and how did you cope?
Oh, I think everyone can relate that, and it is really stressful, right? Especially, I really don't enjoy online competitions because all you can do is to sit and watch this square screen in front of you instead of like having it offline and socializing with everyone. Because at least if you lose, then I can still keep playing. Or maybe later, like after we go a competitions, we can just hang around in each other's rooms, and that's how you can get cope with your stress. I actually did eat a lot. I ordered so much things and then I shared it with my friends for no reason. Like I would not be hungry, but I just let's order this, and then just eat. Or I watch movies, or we have like video call sessions with our coaches. It doesn't specifically talk about debate because we've been debating for a lot of hours and earlier updates.
I even sleep between rounds, I think. I also eat between rounds. It was so helpful. Like, I think, yeah, that was definitely the best coping mechanism for me.
What do you think matters the most in this competition?
I just want to go to NSDC and like hoping to go to SDC. But then I think that NSDC was a roller coaster in my high school life.
As I did the whole training process, meeting new friends, and did the competition, I think the most important thing is actually the process, like how we learned, how we're adapting to new situations, new motions, and reacting to winning, losing.
I think that winning is only a reward, and it's only a reward for you when you like do your best. But this doesn't mean that like winning should be your end goal. My goal isn't like to win. I just want to enjoy this competition. I want to get new things. But if I'm able to win, well, that would be something that's amazing.
Do you have a message for people who will join NSDC?
I just want those who join NSDC this year to commit to your goal and like just stay loyal.
There was this training session. It was like motion about Taliban and Donald Trump, and I was only able to speak for 2 minutes because I didn't know what else to talk about. It was like in the middle of the night. I was so tired after a long day. This is something that's really embarrassing because like how can someone who passed this election do that? Like I was like really embarrassed about myself. But from that experience, I pushed myself to really be confident.
Definitely be more confident. Like, definitely go to your chambers thinking that I can do this. I've already come so far. Like, you guys go through the same process. You guys are just equal as good. Everyone has the same opportunity probably to win. Definitely just enjoy the competition in general. It's already so stressful. Just don't overthink.
I think there's always going to be a moment where we're gonna win or we feel like we did really good, or there's also going to be moments where we just lost. Try to stay positive. Like, it's okay if you lost, you can still do better again in the next round.
So as long as you get progress or even improvement, maybe not very big, maybe just a better sticker score in like your average, and then that's what matters. And as long as you have that spirit of fighting, I think you can do it.
Good luck and have a happy and enjoyable debate.